Binomial radical expressions. Starting with number 2, multiply and simplify. So let's do that. So we're going to have to use FOIL to multiply the two binomials. So multiply the two first terms, 9 and 8, and we get 72. Then multiply the outer terms, 9 times 2 radical 7, and we get 18 radical 7. Multiply the outside numbers to the outside numbers. Then multiply the inner terms, negative 5 radical 7 times 8, and that gives us negative 40 radical 7. Then the last terms, negative 5 radical 7 times 2 radical 7, gives me negative 10 radical 49. Now, if we take the square root of 49, since it's a perfect square, we get 7. And 7 times 10 would be 70, so we have minus 70. Then combine the two inner terms, they're like terms. So 18 radical 7 minus 40 radical 7 gives you negative 22 radical 7. Combining 72 minus 70, you get 2. So you have 2 minus 22 radical 7. And that's going to be the answer, so let's type that in. So 2 minus 22 radical 7. And that's number 2. Going to number 7. Rationalize the denominator. Simplify if possible. So let's do that. To rationalize the denominator, we're going to have to multiply the numerator and the denominator by the conjugate of the denominator. The conjugate of the denominator is square root of 5 minus 2. You change the sign. So multiplying top and bottom by that, we get 5 times square root of 5 minus 2 on top, and at the bottom we have radical 5 plus 2 times radical 5 minus 2. So on top, distributing this 5, we have 5 radical 5 minus 10. On the bottom, we can multiply using what we know about differences of squares. We can just multiply the first two terms together and the last two terms together. So radical 5 times radical 5 gives you square root of 25, and 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. Now the square root of 25 is 5, and 5 minus 4 is 1. Now anything on top divided by 1 is itself, so we're left with 5 radical 5 minus 10 as our answer. So let's type that in. So we have 5 radical 5 minus 10, and that's number 7.